YouTube, it's Bobby aka Paginator, and I'm here today with yet another unboxing. I have Second Star books, and I'm not going to be continuing with them much longer, purely financially, because I need to be more careful with how I spend my money in. So nothing against them, because I love what they do. It's just, sometimes you have to be an adult. So anyway, let's not talk about that anymore. Let's enjoy the fact that we have a box to open. All right, here we go. What's it going to be? Okay, so we have this maroon colored tissue paper hiding everything, and gently open. All right, the first thing that I see is the card for the theme of the month. It has this quote: "It took a special type of monster to dissect dead people and sell them without guilt." Yeah, I would say that would take a special type of monster. So there's the spoilers on the back, so I'm not going to be reading those. Alright, and the first thing I see is, oh, this is the signed book plate for Scream All Night. It didn't come in the last box, so this is the book plate that we can put into Scream All Night from last time. Alright, up next we have a wooden bookmark. I love these, cannot say enough about them. This has a human heart and some words. I will read it to you. She imagined the texture of the heart through her gloved hands, placing it gently in a jar. Slowly, piece by piece, she went through the full dissection until there was nothing left unpackaged or unlabeled. Not even bones. Holy cow, what is this from? Wow. Alright, this we have is a magnet that is a promotional magnet for Ruthless Magic by Megan Crew. And this is the first in a series called Conspiracy of Magic. Alright, I don't know if that's meant to be this month's book or just a promotional through a publisher or whatever. Then we have another promotional item here for Beast by Megan Crew, and oh, you can download a free copy with this little code they put on here. Exciting! And we have a bookmark for Immortal Song by Megan Crew. This is giving me Mulan vibes. Okay. Now, I've got things that are wrapped. What to open? Alright, there's two little boxes here. Let's open the first one. Okay, this is a pin. It says exclusive enamel pin. This camera doesn't do zoom ups great, because then it makes the light go. Yeah. Anyway. What is this? I can't find where it says while I'm just skimming the spoiler card, so I don't know. Maybe I'll find out with later. Words. Okay. Now we have another exclusive enamel pin, and this is a human heart with some flowers on it. I'm getting the feeling that this month's book is going to be very bloodthirsty. Alright. Here, this has got to be a candle. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is Mercado de la Muerte, dark cherries, almond, and vanilla. Oh man, that's good. Ooh. Now, I've heard that the gal at Second Starlit pours her own candles, and they have the wooden wicks, so they make that crackly noise. Oh, this is lovely. Oh, I just like it. Okay. Now we have this item here, which is going to unroll. I love prints that have these little hangers on them already. That is really cool. It says, "Beware, for I am fearless and therefore Powerful from Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I had to read Frankenstein for a couple of classes, and I don't know that I enjoyed it as much as I should have because I had to read it, but I really love that book. It's very good. Okay, now we've got 2 books that are wrapped, and then we've got this item here, which is something to hang on the wall, and I don't know if you're supposed to embroider on top of this or just hang it with just the dots. You could probably do either one. It's really nicely made, though. Let's see if I can not spoil myself for the book. Oh, this is a pin pal. So you can put enamel pins on it and hang up your pins. That's a clever idea. I've been thinking of making a pillow with a pocket on it on the front so that I can add pins to it. And now I won't have to because I have a pin pal. That is a genius idea right there. Alright, now we have the books. I have heard that one of them is going to be a classic and then we'll have a new book. So I'm just going to start with this book and we'll see what it is. Oh my goodness. It's Frankenstein, the very book I was just speaking of, with the heart with the flower on top. This must be a special edition. That is really pretty. I am going to be getting one other thing from Second Starlit, which I ordered a way long time ago. They are releasing another batch of their editions of Jane Eyre with the rib cage and the flowers that everybody freaked out over when their first book came out, first box came out. Oh, yay. I'm always happy to have a pretty edition of a classic book. That's awesome. So this has got to be the official book of the box or whatever. And I have no idea what it's going to be. Aha! The first pin makes so much sense now. It's the knife from the cover of the book. This is Not Even Bones by Rebecca Schaeffer. Betrayal is a bloody business. Okay, and there is a matching book plate that is signed to stick in there, and we have a Dear Reader letter. And if you haven't seen me do an unboxing before or a book haul, I much rather prefer to read the Dear Reader letters than the synopsis in the dust jacket. So here is the letter for your enjoyment. Dear Reader, I have always loved villains. Ever since I was a child, I loved how complex and nuanced their motives were. I loved that their ambitions took the front stage. They had a goal and they went for it no matter what was in their way. I knew no matter what, I wanted to write a book about villains in all their different iterations, and so Not Even Bones was born. I wanted a story with complex, multifaceted characters with questionable morals, characters that didn't always do the honorable or heroic thing, where the good people had bad ends, where righteousness and pure motives got you nowhere, where those who survived were always going to be a shade of gray, a story where the line between human and monster was fuzzy and changed depending on what side you looked at it from. When I started writing this story, I never imagined it would be the book I debuted with. I wasn't really sure that anyone aside from me would want to read a book with an all-villain cast, a book that was incredibly dark and that had a main character who was ruthless and would do anything to survive. So thank you to all of you who are picking up this book and making this dream possible. This book is my love letter to villains, monsters, and questionable morals. I hope that you enjoy it. Before you read, remember, you have been warned. Here be monsters. Rebecca Schaeffer. That's cool. Another really cool thing about Second Starlit is that their book of the month is always a debut book, so that's giving a really exciting opportunity to a debut author. Someday I hope to be a debut author. I really want that to happen. Must keep working. Alright, so that has been our Second Starlit box. I really am pleased with the items. If I had to pick a favorite, ooh, I really, really like that enamel pin that's the human heart, but I also really, really love the candle. So we're going to call it a tie this time for favorite items. I am very, very excited to read both of the books. Yes, I am going to reread Frankenstein for the I don't know how many 10th time. And I'll have to read Jane Eyre when I get that edition of it as well. So there we go. That's me wishing you a wonderful and bookish day. As always, happy reading. Adios.